Hey, everybody. Good morning if you're joining from the US. So wanted to say hi and do a bit of a Q&A session. I definitely wanted to build some landing pages still today. I don't have a lot of content from people. I do have a little bit. So I need to look to make sure that it is good enough. But I figured because there's people who are not ready, it's going to be really important for us to actually just go through some questions, answer a bunch of questions, and hopefully get some people unstuck with why it's taking them too long to get ready, or why they're procrastinating, or why they're struggling, or where they're getting hung up on, and things along these lines. So any questions you have on these lines, please leave me in the chat, and I'll be sure to take them up one by one. I already did see a whole bunch of questions on my email come through, so I've got a plenty to get started with, and we'll definitely cover that as well. So cool. Let's answer the first one. Isaac, so you go to landingpagechallenge.com. That's where you go to. And there's a checklist, basically. So landingpagechallenge.com, show it to you. There you go. This is the URL. Now, this URL, to give you a quick recap, if you go there, and I don't have a funnel there ready yet. And, the thing about this challenge is this is like total beta test. I don't know. Like I was just like, let's do this, get some landing pages done, see how it goes. Because I've already been doing one-on-one building landing pages and funnels with people on Zoom one-on-one and sharing my screen the way you see me yesterday. But I've not done it in a group format per se. And doing it publicly like this, I figured it might be a good way for me to, number one, scale my business. Number two, it might be a really good way to get a lot of people done in a short amount of time. And then there's other side benefits. I'm working on building my YouTube channel as well. So I figured, let's just do a little test and see how it goes. So Isaac, let me just share my screen with you quickly so you know how to get started. Okay, so and this give people a bit of a recap on what they need to do. So if you go to landingpagechallenge.com, which is this page right now. Now, note also that this page, this is going to become, like right now, if you go to landingpagechallenge.com, it redirects to this page. It's going to end up being an actual landing page where you have to enter your name and email. Right now, there isn't one, just because I'm still formulating the funnel by doing this challenge, right? So I'm figuring out what I'm offering, what my pricing is, all that stuff. So I pre-sold the challenge for $97 for a bunch of people and said, look, if you want to build your landing page, $97, here you go. Or $197, whatever, right? So anyway, point is, I did a pre-sale, and this is like for you to also watch like how I'm doing it. Like, yes, you're seeing this happening, right? But also like you're hearing what I'm saying, but also observe what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and stuff like that. And ask questions about it so I can give you a little bit of insights about that. Okay, so let me show you the screen. How many websites do you have running right now? I'm not sure what your question is, but I think you're meaning how many websites have we built? We built 9 landing pages yesterday. If your question is different, let me know. Okay, so Isaac, let me just show you. So this checklist, if you have a look, there is a welcome little video here that explains the challenge. Here's a little bit of info. Here I explain what is a list building funnel. Okay, and I kind of go through this screenshot or this slide that I've created, where basically it shows the flow: landing page over to thank you page, the lead magnet gets delivered, the email sequence gets triggered, and then you continue to email your list to build a relationship. Okay, that's the goal. So I said we're going to build this, basically. Now, this is kind of useless if there's no lead magnet in many cases, or some reason for them to subscribe. And the thank you page, you want to do that because to me, that's something that builds a relationship, because you can do a video, stuff like that. And I got a whole training video on this point. Now, I explain here what it is for. So if you don't have an email list yet and you want to start, that's for you. If you're unsure what software to use to start building a list, that's for you. If you don't know how to connect the pieces and set up your lead magnet funnel, that's for you. That's what we mostly did yesterday as well. If you're a customer of System.io or new Zenler or Kajabi, in fact, not just System.io, and want to get help on setting up your first landing page and lead magnet funnel, this challenge is for you. So this is the checklist. You can see the dates is obviously today and yesterday and today. I said it will be minimum 4 hours a day. Just, we did 8 hours yesterday live. We did between 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. London time. We did 2.5 hours. Then we did, and I mixed up the time zones. Then we did 3 p.m. Eastern till 6 p.m. Eastern for 3 hours. And then again, we did another 2.5 hours at 7 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 Eastern, just or 6, something like that. So it's been pretty full on, and we did 9 landing pages yesterday in 7.5 hours. So pricing options, these are the pricing options. You can just ask me for a link and I'll give it to you. But right now, the link that you'll see, if you go to landingpagechallenge.com/buy, it will take you to this checkout page. And if you want the coupon code because you use my affiliate link, I'll give you a discount. Here's my affiliate links in case you want them. And then here's the checklist. So the checklist you see here, these are the things you need for a landing page. You need a headline, subheadline, an image, 3 features/benefit, a place to put the form, an exit pop-up, and that's pretty much what you need. And these are the steps that you need. I have a tutorial for every single step. You don't actually need me for this challenge. You could do it yourself. You could totally DIY the whole thing. I've recorded a detailed tutorial on every single step, how to format a button, how to create a pop-up, how to do the landing page in system. These are very in-detail tutorial. Go for your life, do it on your own. If you don't want to do it on your own because it's challenging, because it is challenging, then you hire me. Okay, it's simple as that. Thank you page, very simple. Text that says, thanks a lot for signing up. You're awesome. Check your inbox for the lead magnet or the freebie or whatever it is. By the way, watch this welcome video. Then you have a little welcome video, and there are 3 different types of thank you videos. And these 3 types are explained in this extensive tutorial on thank you videos. This is a very well edited video. You can check it out, click on it, and you'll see it's 30 minutes. And not only that, you might be like, oh, it's 30 minutes, so long. Listen, I have every video chaptered, okay? So you can actually look here and see literally every single part. So for example, I'm showing you the different types of thank you videos. I'm showing you how to record it, what to do if you're camera shy, where to host the video, and most important one, if you are a beginner, you don't have an email list, you're just getting started, you don't have any audience, the bonus strategy is what you need. Bonus strategy, if you're just getting started, go to this video, watch the bonus strategy, okay? Next part of the lead magnet funnel is, of course, the lead magnet itself. Like, what is the lead magnet that you're going to give? What is the free checklist, ebook, or gift or video that you're going to give people? And here's these different tutorials. Number 1, full training about what is a lead magnet. It's 10 minutes, right? Really short. How to create one, how to do it on Canva, and how to add it to your System.io account. And then I got another training about email sequences, which is, people think that email sequence is like selling. No, email sequence is a story. You got to tell your story because people are going to connect with you on a personal level if you tell your story. So, and also explain what it is you do, how you help them, and so on. It's just a way to communicate, right? So there's nothing selling about salesy, I should say, because it is selling. There's nothing salesy about communicating. If you go to a coffee shop and you go on a date, you're selling that person to potentially be your partner. You're selling, whether you like it or not. Like, there's a book called Sell or Be Sold and kind of talks about that. So remove the negative connotation with selling. Just, you don't want to be salesy where it's just yucky, but selling in a way that's natural or it's way which it makes sense and you actually generally solve a problem. That's what this is all about. And you do that through storytelling. And then there's a bunch of housekeeping stuff here that you can check out. How to where to buy a domain name, how to choose a great domain name, how to connect it, how to set it up, how to set up a custom email address, like contact@aranbukai.com instead of aranbukai@gmail.com, how to do that because you need it. And I've got a tutorial on every single one of these step by step. And again, I have a virtual assistant that actually does help with this housekeeping. And that virtual assistant, when people pay for the challenge, they go and do this with them one by one. So this is the checklist. This is how you get started. It is 100% free. You can go to landingpagechallenge.com and you go through this on your own. You don't need me for that. And I recommend you go through it as much as you can. And of course, if you're struggling, if it's taking you too long, just hire me and my team to do it for you because it's just going to be way easier that way. That's what we're good at, okay? So that's the challenge, and you can see the link right there. So Isaac, that's the answer to your question. Hopefully that gave you a very detailed answer on what to do and stuff like that. And yeah, let's move on to the next step. You can see the checklist here. So one moment. Let me add my picture properly. Okay, so next questions. Your websites, how many are active currently? I mean, I've got a bunch of websites. I've got customIntroVideos.com, which is a video editing software. So if you saw the 10 seconds intro video that I did at the beginning, that's one business that I have. I've got .comtruths.com, which is my membership. I've got a runfunnels.com, which is my freelance business. I've got a runbukai.com, which is my personal branded website. I've got dogtrainerfunnels.com, which is my website for dog trainers, because I got a lot of dog trainer clients, and I build website templates specifically for dog trainers. And I've got website DIYcourse.com, which is my lead magnet funnel, specifically for people who are starting and don't have a website. So that's why it's called website DIY. And that's kind of my funnel to build up my people who need to start a website. It's a good website, and I use that particular funnel, lead magnet funnel, specifically for my paid advertising. What else do I have? Linkredirect.io. That's a software that I have, really simple software that helps people redirect pages. The reason landing page, the reason that the landingpagechallenge.com arrives at this checklist that I showed you is because I use the software called linkredirect.io. So that's another software that I have. And there's a few others, but it gives you a bit of an idea. Okay, good morning, Dimitra. Great to see you. I don't know if you're in Greece. You're in Chicago, I think. Awesome. Catherine, great to see you. Awesome. Boker Tov, good morning. Exactly. Why you decided to move to Dubai? I hate leaving people in mystery, so I'll give you like the short 30-second snippet. I'll do a bit of a longer video. Number one, I can. Okay, that's the short answer. Like, I can. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of you know me. I work my butt off. And I work online. I can take my laptop anywhere. I liked it there. I went skydiving. I liked all the activities. I could literally do an activity every week. I do like the weather when it is very hot. I like the whole city, even though it's all very. I don't want to say the word fake, even though it is fake. Like it's a kind of a made up city. Like it's obviously built from the ground up. It's a desert, right? So, I like the fact that it's so clean, it's so organized. There's a suburb just purely for sports called Sports City. There's a lot of things that I liked about it, and I figured why not go for a year and see how I like it. And also, the second reason is no taxes there as well. So no taxes means that I actually don't. Like, anyway, there's a whole bunch of logistics. I don't want to go there right now because there's a lot of a bigger answer to the no taxes, because obviously I'm still going to be in Australia. I'm still going to own an apartment in Australia and things like that. There's other variables, but basically there's no taxes. It's a tax-free country in Dubai. So not Dubai, but Arab Emirates. So there you go. So that's why. That's a short answer. Number one, I can. Number two, I pay no taxes. And then beyond that, I mean, it's not like I'm moving there. Like, you gotta understand also, like, I could easily move away. I'll be there for a year and I'll be like, okay, great, I've had enough, go somewhere else. So that's the flexibility. So there you go. Yeah, amazing. Good to see people connecting. Hey, Gertrude, good afternoon. Good day, afternoon here in Germany. Good to see you. Are you just gonna sell your belongings in Perth? Yeah, basically as much as I can, and I'll rent it out as well. So yeah. By the way, if you want to watch on YouTube, then I can see actually who you are. But yeah, let's stick to landing page challenge questions. I'll answer Dubai questions at the end, and whatever else, I'll do a general Q&A. Yeah, I own an apartment. I own an apartment in a complex. That's the answer to that question. Let's dive into some questions. I got some really good questions. So first of all, Michelle asked me some questions. These are really good questions. Let me type it in the chat so people can actually read it, because it's a really good question. The laptop lifestyle, that's available for all of us. That's right, exactly. There you go. That's another good reason to go. Do it because I can, so then you can, get your act together so you can do it too. Okay, I'm going to post a question for Michelle specifically. And this is not me asking, this is Michelle. I should probably type it in. So Michelle asked, I create a pop-up in SEO and embed it on Show It. The squeeze pages are very overcomplicated, seem very overly complicated. I don't think I need a full landing page. So number one, it's not overly complicated. That's just, I don't agree with that. So you can, that's an opinion which you're welcome to have. And I did see the show templates. They're great. No problem at all. You're welcome to use it. There is a video. If you go to, and I actually don't have it in a checklist, System, WordPress, Randukai. Let me just find the video. Okay, so this video, and I'm going to post it in the chat as well. How to embed system form on WordPress or show it or other. Okay, I'm posting it now. And this particular question, it's a great question, Michelle. I'm really happy you asked that. This is the video, okay? Now, this video, it's not a short one either, just so you know, it's a fairly long one. But again, if you were to look in the chat, in the description here, you can click here at the bottom and you'll see these chapters here on the right, okay? And basically, I'm going to give you the short version. You can actually have a look. I'll show you how to do it and everything. But there's one thing that is really important to understand with system. Unfortunately, the embed feature, it's not great. So you can technically embed a form, but it's not going to be styled the way you want it. So it's going to require you having some sort of HTML experience or knowledge to be able to style the embed code. But I don't have any experience doing that, just so you know. So don't be like, oh my God, I don't know how to do that around you know. I don't know how to do that either. I had somebody do that for me because I don't know. So I show in the video how to do that. Go to Upwork, pay somebody $10, create the button the way you want it on Canva. Tell them, take this embed code. Here's this picture on Canva. Make them the exact same so I can take this and embed it on my WordPress site or show it site. They will know how to do it. And then you can pay them $10 or $15 or whatever, and they'll be done, okay? So that's the answer to that question about how to embed on system or from system on an external website. It's not something that I would necessarily recommend, but because I already have a WordPress website, I figured it out, and therefore I documented it in this tutorial. Next question, great question. Minimum cost for building basic landing page versus the most expensive one. So if you're hiring somebody, let's put it that way. If you're hiring somebody, then, I mean, I know people who charge $50,000 for sales pages, right? And stuff like that on websites. So when you say a basic landing page, it just depends what it is that you need, right? Like the basic landing page that I'm talking about is what I'm showing here. Headline, subheadline, like really simple. I'll show you an example of what we built yesterday. Here's a really simple one we built yesterday, right? Headline, subheadline, 3 bullets, form input button, and a picture. Really, really simple. Here's another one, really simple. We did that yesterday. Again, headline, subheadline, 3 bullets, and so on. Here's another one, a little bit longer, but a little bit more text heavy, but still very similar format. Who is it for? Headline, subtext, a little bit of what they're going to learn, 3 bullets, an image, and so on. Here's another one we built yesterday. Headline, calling out who it's for, a little bit of text, what they're going to learn, 3 bullets, and an image. Now, this image is actually a placeholder, but you get the idea. Here's another one we built yesterday. This was a little bit more detailed. Who's it for? A title. Another title here, and like a subheadline. Then you've got bullet points, CTA / what they're going to solve, introducing, this section, bullets, no bullets, but, you know, sections, who it's for, where is it, enter the name and email. And here, this is a placeholder for an embed code, which we're going to set up, basically. And that's it. That's another type of landing page. It's a little bit longer, a little bit more complicated, and that's pretty much it. So, oh my God, sorry. Yes, I was meant to show you something. Sorry, Dimitra and Gertrude. I apologize. Let me show it to you again. So this is what we did yesterday for a puppy business. Okay, and you can see my screen now. Yeah. Okay. is an example of one. Title, subtitle, bullets, name, email, ebook. Another one for health coach. Title, subtitle, 3 bullets, name, input, and a button. Another one. Title, some text. This is very text heavy. This should be definitely be minimized a little bit, but still. Basic landing page. This is another one. This is a placeholder. And this is a bit of a more complicated one. Not complicated, but just longer. You get the idea. Form, and then this is an application form, which is a this is a placeholder. Okay, so that's that. Now, the question was, how much will it cost to build a website yourself at the lowest range? So, done with you, I do it for $330 US for one session, $550 for 2 sessions, $990 for 4 sessions. If you want it done for you exclusively, you don't want to be on the Zoom with me, and you want me to just do it for you, I customize that. I don't do anything under $2,000, basically. But people who pay me that, they make multiple 6 figures a year, and they don't want to do anything, and that's fine because they are just making money doing other things. So that's fine. So depending on what it is you want built, for example, if you just need a basic landing page, as an example, like the different things that I've shown you right now, well, you could pay for me to do it on this challenge, and then I do it for $197 if you use my affiliate link for system. So that's the answer to this question. Let me know if that answers your question, and tell me what your name is as well, so I know who I'm talking to. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my email and share with you my next questions as well, because I got other questions. Let me just move my. Okay. Next question, also from Michelle. Do I use the show it button to redirect to an SIO sales page? So very good question. I would say on that one, typically, yes. You definitely want to do that. You definitely want to do that. It really depends on the user experience, because having a pop-up that actually is optimized inside your page and show it, that's actually not a bad deal. Like, you want to have it optimized that way. For example, if you look at my website, and I'm just going to show you my website for a moment. Let me just move my face. And I'm going to go to ranbukai.com/ebook, I think. Yeah. Is that the website? I think so. Yeah. If you go here, you see this is an SIO embed, basically. Okay. This is such an old landing page. I actually am remembering, like, this video on this page, it is so old. I mean, anyway, I really need to do a new one. I actually did this video 3.5 years ago now, and I remember I was in the backyard. My dad recorded me doing this. This is how old this video is. But this opt-in page, this form is actually System.io. So there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just a more seamless experience. You wouldn't know it's on System.io. So it's better if you just have the embed inside, show it, but it's okay if you have it elsewhere. There's nothing wrong with either one of these, really. It just depends on the user experience you want. How much will it cost if I'm building it myself minimum? $0. Well, $0 is System.io pricing plan. You can start with that, and you need to buy a domain name if you want. You don't even have to buy a domain name. You don't have to buy at least custom email. So technically $0. It means you'll have no domain name, no custom email, and stuff like that. So you just need to decide how you want that to be done. So, but $0. Although the System.io pricing plan, I recommend you buy the annual plan, which is $197 a year. That's how much it is. It's actually really, really affordable. And that's what most people will need. Is it gives you 5,000 email contacts, 5 courses, 50 different landing pages you can create, and stuff like that. So it's plenty. By the way, what you see on the picture here, free stuff before you leave. This is my exit pop-up as well. And this pop-up, which you see right here, is also System IO pop-up. Okay, let's go back to next question. If you have any other questions in the comments, definitely let me know. I'm going to take the next question. So Michelle, I've answered your questions. Yeah, how to use SIO with a third-party site. I've answered that question. So that is what I said with, yeah. Michelle asked. Yeah, it is a very good deal. And I'm going to show you the link for the 197 as well. So if you go to, let me grab it. I didn't type it for some reason. Sorry about that. Go to aran.link/, let me just check. SIO 40. If you go to this link, this will give you what you need, okay? Link for system annual plan. That's the link, okay? So grab this link. That's what you need to be able to set it up, to buy a System IO annual account, and so on. Next question. So Michelle asked how to use SIO with a third-party website. So if you go to this YouTube video that I did, WordPress versus System IO integration training video, this is the video that is going to answer that question and show you how to do that, okay? Next question. Do you still use Kajabi or strictly SIO now? So I still use Kajabi. Now, realize something. A lot of people move from Kajabi to System because it's cheaper, right? That's why people do that. Now, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that reason. I did not move to Kajabi to System because System was cheaper. There is some pricing reasoning why I did it, but it's not the main reason. I moved because System Builder is just better, right? Simple as that. So again, I'm going to show you a tutorial or a video that I did. And if you look here, I'm going to remove this. See if I can show it to you properly. This video, which you can't really see because I'm blocking it with my captions. This video, Kajabi versus System comparison, why I decided to move away from Kajabi to System mostly, of why I decided to move. Now, in terms of what I currently use, I still use Kajabi for various things because with Kajabi, you also got to understand that I already have 100+ people who are paying me a subscription. So if I cancel my Kajabi account, I am basically like all my subscribers from Kajabi are going to basically pause or stop, and I have to have them resubscribe. So it's just a beyond painful migration process. So before you start memberships and subscriptions, I really recommend you know which software you're going to use. With courses, it doesn't matter as much, but with subscriptions/memberships, it is very, very important. So I still use Kajabi for the checkouts because I have a lot of them already set up, and they're set up nicely, and I like them. So, so it's actually something that is out of convenience. I still use it. For example, if you go to the page, so if you go to landingpagechallenge.com/buy, and you go and sign up for the landing page challenge for me to build your landing page right now, for example, you'll see this checkout is a Kajabi checkout, basically. So this is built on Kajabi, this particular checkout page, okay? But the domain name, landing page challenge, is connected to System. So this is a redirect, basically. So there you go. That's the answer to that question. But also the other reason you need to know why I'm still using Kajabi, also realize that I'm in the tech space, meaning that, I've got customers who use Kajabi. I've got customers who use Zenler. I've got customers who use Podia. I've got customers who use Flowdesk. I'm a paying customer for every one of these tools. I'm paying Podia, I'm paying Zenler, I'm paying Kajabi, I'm paying System, I'm paying Flowdesk. because I need access to these accounts. Number one, for my clients. Number two, that's what I record my YouTube videos with, basically. So that's how I stay on top of the tech things, because also, like, people come to me for advice on different tools. So therefore, that's what I do. Now, in some cases, I mean, I'm not going to pay for every single software in the world. That's just ridiculous. But for example, yesterday, somebody was using a software that I've not used in a long time, and I only used it for a free trial, called Paperform. And I said, set up your form. It's just a form submission software. And give it to me. Give me the login. I'll help you embed, but with your permission, I want your login so I can actually explore it, learn about it, and stuff like that. So that's how I stay on top of the different software tools as well. I've got another customer in a membership who uses a course platform called Rezuko, and they bought a lifetime deal. I said, look, I'll support you on Rezuko. All I ask is you give me your login details so I can actually learn it and support you with it. So that's why I'm using these tools as well. Great question. Why didn't you just use the checkout in system for this challenge? Very simple. The challenge that I had set up in Kajabi, I had the domain name redirecting with system in a way which it wasn't connected to system. I just had domain forwarding, basically. And then what happened is that with the domain forwarding, I needed to disconnect it and connect it to system. That would have taken 24 hours. And I already sent an email out saying, hey, anybody want to buy, let me know. And honestly, it was a time crunch. So I just did it that way because it was just faster, because I had the checkout pages ready to go on Kajabi. And the upsells are already also was set up on Kajabi. Yeah, it was honestly just speed and pace. And with system, I usually try to use it for links that are typically affiliate links. But with Kajabi, like if somebody finds me directly, I like to use Kajabi because I really like their analytics. So if you look at my analytics, I'm trying to boost it up as well, basically. So yeah, there's no real, it's really neither here nor there. It's just pure convenience at that particular moment. Hey, Pauline, great to see you. Awesome. I need to look at your stuff as well. Caitlin, I know I need a look at a landing page first, but how do I set up my email on system? So Caitlin, you're in my membership. You need to book a call with Peter to do the housekeeping, basically. So I don't think Peter is here, but I will, yeah, I will get you connected up with Peter so we can get your, the housekeeping tasks done, basically. Yeah. I don't think he's here. But Caitlin, definitely we will have that done with you. Peter will hop on a Zoom call and do this with you. Next question from Nick. Should I build a landing page if I haven't set up a website yet? It's a great question, Nick. Let me just make something really easy, okay? People think of a website like this other thing. And they're thinking, I have a landing page, I don't have a website. Like, no. When you have a landing page, you have a website. A website, consider it like the umbrella of something that you have set up. And any pages are technically a website. So when you set up a landing page, you officially have a website. Now, yes, it's not a full-blown website where you're talking about a blog and a this and a that. But the thing is that people associate a website with so many things, because I can give you a website, which is a software tool, which has nothing to do with blogs and anything like that, but it's still a website. So a website, it's more of the umbrella. Okay, when you think of Facebook, okay, do you think of it as a website? No, really, you think of it as Facebook, but Facebook is a website. Mark Zuckerberg still went one day in the college dorm room and went on GoDaddy and bought the domain name facebook.com and then custom coded something and turned a website out of it, okay? It is still a website. So a website is just a generic term for everything. Even YouTube, it's still a website, okay? You don't see it as a website. It's so big now. You think of it, oh, it's YouTube. Yeah, it's a website, okay? So a landing page is just the first step of building a more full-on website. For example, somebody earlier asked me what websites do I have? Well, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of websites now, you know? On my aroundbukai.com, I've got a blog, I've got lead magnets, I've got, different sales pages, whatever. That is still one website. So a landing page is one website. So yes, we can build your landing page, and that is your website. And then you can, of course, grow it from there. If you look, for example, here on these pages, I'll show you this one. This is a good example. If you go on this page, so obviously we haven't connected the domain name, but once it's connected, oh no, actually, let's do this one. This is Vanessa. So you see vanessaemily.com. If you go enter, this is her website. All it does is it redirects straight to the landing page, because that's the one page she has already. And when somebody enters their name and email, it will go to the thank you page. So her website right now is a 2-page website. Okay. Cool. That's the answer to your question, Nick. Let me know. Let me know if you've got stuff ready. We can build your stuff as well. Caitlin, I've been told that Google understands WordPress and searches it easily. Do you know anything about system? Yeah, I mean, WordPress is primarily a blogging website. That's pretty much what it's that's one of the biggest strengths of WordPress, right? Why is my name not appearing on Facebook? Let me just check something. Wave.video / Facebook, I think. I don't remember what the link is. It doesn't appear because you haven't given permission to Facebook to connect to Wave Video, and I need to find the link for that. So Caitlin, with System.io blogs are very, very good. They're ranking on page 1 of Google for many, 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 many keywords. I think the System.io CEO showed it in his Facebook group. He actually showed the back end. And I think it was ranking on over 1,000 different keywords, right? So System.io as a company, they are using System.io software. They're using their own software for their website, their blog, their checkout pages, and everything. So they're ranking very well on page 1. So there's nothing wrong with the System.io blogging, basically. You can definitely rank on page 1. There's no problem. But there's also many other tasks that you need to do to rank. It's not just the text. It's not just the software. There's a lot of other actions like backlinks that you need to do, basically. Should I name my landing page after my course name then, since the lead magnet will direct to the course? No. Oh, no, don't. The landing page, just use your domain name, basically. So if I was going to set up my first landing page ever for the first time, if I knew what the hell I'm doing, because I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning, I would just pick aroundbukai.com. And whatever landing pages I create, it's still going to be under that one domain. So just pick one domain and have all your landing pages under the same thing. Unless it's totally separate businesses, just use your name, basically. And Nick, if you want to be specific about what your domain is, then we can discuss that. In fact, Nick, send me a message on Messenger right now, and we'll bring you live to answer that question. I think it'll be a good discussion to have as well. Okay. What other questions do we have? Okay, let's go back to my emails. Okay, Michelle, I know you're not here and you're only joining us a bit later, but I've answered all your questions. Next question from Liz, who we built her landing page yesterday. So she said, let me take a screenshot of what she wrote, actually. Then you can see it. Great questions. Oops. 1 moment. Bear with me here. Okay. So she asked, so she said, hi, Ron, that was fun and super helpful yesterday. I cannot make the session today. Oops. I cannot make the session today as I'm volunteering at a dog show. When we're starting, we'll be able to listen. Do you think of some question when you're doing live? I know mine we just did, landing page and thank you page. As I work on more content, how do I decide what other components are needed, like opt-in page, etc.? So the lead magnet is what they get for providing their email. If you're offering additional freebies, are those also available via email download, link available on download as part of a landing page sequence? My email sending authentication came through during the setting and every session with Peter. Tomorrow set it up. Okay, perfect. So Peter's good helping her with setting stuff up. So a landing page is an opt-in page. It's the same thing. There is no difference in the two terms in this particular instance, okay? So an opt-in page is just when you enter your name and email, and that's that. So if you have additional content, I wouldn't add it to your landing page. Like if you look at the landing page we built for you yesterday, this is what we built. Don't add any more content to this. This is simple, and you got to test it out. If for some reason your conversions are low, it's not working out, good. Fix the text, tweak the copy, maybe make the picture more appealing. Do some changes to test it out. Maybe you want to change the title completely and have a totally different hook for it. Maybe the ebook is exactly the same, but the name changes and the content is the same because your hook might be not good, like debunking myths, right? Popular dog myths debunked. Maybe that's just not a good headline. Maybe you need to have a totally different headline. So you want to tweak that. You don't want to start adding more content just for the sake of adding more content. You want to figure out how you're going to optimize it so it converts and people actually sign up for it. Now, what you can do to add content, for example, is add testimonials. Social proof always helps conversions. Maybe an about me, you could do that as well. If you look, for example, at this page, websitediycourse.com, this particular landing page, which I'm about to show you, just want to make sure you're still seeing me. Yeah. This landing page you're seeing is converting on Facebook ads to cold traffic. At least when I ran Facebook ads before my summit. I need to run it again. But that converts at 46%. What that means is that 1 in every 2 people, pretty much, okay, they enter their name and email. So out of 100 people that visit this page, 46 people enter their name and email and subscribe to my email list and ask for my freebie. This is a pretty decent conversion. Could it be better? Probably, but it's still, I'm not complaining. It's a pretty good conversion. To give you an idea, my summit landing page, which I can't show you because it redirects elsewhere now, that summit landing page was way longer. And that converted, I could not for the life of me get it above 20%. It was between 12 and 20%. I could not get it higher. What I did to get it higher is I added an exit pop-up. I'll show you what I mean by that. So when somebody tries to exit, you see this little pop-up, don't leave empty-handed. I added on my summit landing page, I added an exit pop-up. That boosted my conversions to 35% conversion rate, okay? So it's all about optimizing what you have versus trying to create multiple of them. So that's really, really important. No worries, Nick. No problem at all. But this is an example of something that you would do, basically, to optimize things. Now, let me just get the questions again, because these are good questions. Not this one. I lost the picture. Oh, there you go. The next thing was, sorry, excuse the loud noises. If you want to have additional lead magnets, you can add it as part of the email sequence. Yes. It depends how you want it, right? Depends how you want it. Okay, think about what I do. Think about this landing page challenge. I actually, if you look, every one of these videos, I can technically make a freebie out of it, right? So I can create a landing page that says lead magnet training 101, or a landing page, how to create the perfect lead magnet on Canva. And all I share is this free video and turn it into a lead magnet. Technically, every one of these things here, I can turn it into a lead magnet. I'm not going to create a landing page for every single one of them. That's just going to be ridiculous. Sometimes it's easier to centralize it, and again, that's just something that you instead of overcomplicating the thought process of, should I do this? Should I do that? There is only one thing you need to think about. What is your customer journey? What is your strangers to customer journey? How are you going to convert people from website visitors to paying customers? That is what you want to think with. And by doing that, you can figure out what is the journey you take them on. By giving away more freebies, quote unquote, does not mean you're going to make more money. It's simply a way to attract that customer upfront and that potential customer, and then selling them whatever it is you're selling them. And by selling them, I mean it in a good way, i.e. showing them what problem they currently have, if you need to raise their awareness on it, or if they know what the problem is, show them how you can solve that problem. Okay. So that's the answer to Liz. Next question. Again, that came through on email. What I need is a template to create. Okay, somebody asked me, do New Zenler have templates? Yes, they do have templates, absolutely. New Zenler have templates. Yesterday, I showed you how to get templates, and I showed you how I connect my own template as well, so we can get more people landing pages done. So we actually had a template done. I'll show to you if I can. And no, I can't show it because I'm sharing incognito. Anyway, there was a template that we used yesterday, and that made life a lot easier because that's how we got a lot done, basically. So that's that. Now, Pauline, I'm seeing your messages coming through. Let me just have a look on my phone so it's going to be easier for me. Pauline, okay, awesome. Yes. I'm answering a bunch of questions, Pauline, because I'm looking at your content that you sent me. I'm not 100% sure it's enough for us to get started, but I'll have a look in a moment and I'll tell you definitely. But I think this Q&A is going to help you kind of be prepared for when we are building your landing page / funnel. The question from Nick is very relevant. Okay, Pauline, I'm not seeing your question come through. Okay. Next question on email. Okay, there was no questions there. Okay, Pauline, I see your landing page checklist that you sent me. Let me have a look now, see if it's good enough for us to get started. Oh, nice. Perfect. Pauline, I don't know if you're here still. If you are, you gave me some really good content, so. Okay, Pauline, awesome, awesome. Oh, yes. Okay, actually, I just realized I've got two Paulines. I got Pauline Erickson, and I've got Pauline Ruff. I'm talking to Pauline. They're probably both thinking, oh, thanks, John. I'm talking, what I was just saying was Pauline Ruff. Pauline Ruff, I was just answering your question. And Pauline Erickson, I just saw your content come through, and your content is great. We can definitely do a landing page. But if you want to wait and do it later today, that's okay. And we'll do your thank you page too. Pauline Ruff, your content is also good. It's kind of funny. I just noticed that. Pauline Ruff, let me just have a look at what you sent me. One moment. Bear with me here. Oh, Pauline, let me just see. Okay, yeah, there you go. So yeah, so I'm seeing, Pauline, what you sent me. It's very good what you sent me. Uno momento, bear with me here. Okay, yeah, so the landing page items you sent me, Pauline Ruff, okay. I see you sent me a headline, 4-day funding program. Subheading, great. Images. Okay, so the images you sent me inside the Google, the Word doc, what I'd love for you to do, Pauline Ruff, okay? If you don't mind, email those images to me standalone on their own. That way we can, I can include them because I can't take it out of the Google Word doc, okay? So yeah, so that's that. Pauline Erickson, you're ready. Okay, perfect. Let me just make sure that I can log into your account with ease. And if so, we will definitely dive right in. So let me just log out of mine. Pauline Erickson, are you at your desk or are you at your phone? This is important because I know sometimes you're on the go with kids and whatnot. If you can let me know. And I'm just finding your login details for system. Pauline Ruff, I did get your logins. Thank you so much. That's excellent. Caitlin, if you're listening, when you are ready, I have your login details. We can get your stuff built as well. I was sure I had Pauline. I'm sure I had your logins, but it doesn't look like I do. Pauline Ruff, I have your logins. Pauline Erickson, I don't. You're on your phone and on my laptop. Okay. Yeah, Pauline Erickson, if you can email me your login details to system, unless you reckon you already did. Pauline, oh, actually, hang on. Happy Body Biz. Maybe I did see it. No. No. Oh no, I don't. That's different. No, I don't have your logins, Pauline. System are your logins. Yeah. Pauline Erickson, if you want to do your landing page now, happy to do that. But I need your logins. So, and I've answered all the questions I received on email as well. And I've answered all the questions in the comment section as well. So let me know if there's anything else. Yeah, so Caitlin, what I would do is, because you don't have internet yet, when you have internet, let me know. And what I'm going to do, because I've been training my VA to do a landing page challenge onboarding, and I want to make sure that my VA asks you all the right information for you to have the information. So I will just, let me know when you have your internet, and then I will have my VA do an onboarding session with you, basically. Pauline, you said you messaged me. That's great. Let me just find it. Thanks, everybody, for all your questions. Really appreciate it. Okay, Pauline Erickson, I found your info. Give me 1 second. Come on. Pauline Erickson, it's not letting me in yet. Are you sure you didn't use a Gmail email to sign up or something? Because it's not letting me in. So happy to hear, Caitlin. Caitlin is the plumbing goddess, in case people don't know. She's a plumbing goddess. She knows plumbing. She's doing it for 40 years. So she's doing plumbing business coaching / advice consulting for women, so they don't get ripped off, basically. So, and many other things, of course. But yeah, very cool niche. Yeah, Pauline, it's not letting me in for some reason. Pauline Erickson, I need to give you a name, because otherwise I get confused. No, it's not letting me in. Pauline Ruff, could you let me know how long do you need to send me the images? Because then we can definitely go for it and try and do some stuff with you right at the gate, and then get some preparation done as well. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Who else is in the comment section? Let me know. Let me know if you have any questions, anything else you want to ask me. I know people are probably on the go, maybe cooking, maybe this and just listening. I appreciate you tuning in whatever way works for you. Appreciate that. But yeah, any other questions, let me know. And then Pauline, I'm just looking at what you sent me is excellent. We can definitely work with that. Okay, Pauline Ruff, awesome. Yep, that's great. And Pauline Ruff, also, the reason I'm hesitant on doing your a little bit is because your landing page, it's a little bit more of a sales page and not quite the same topic of what we're doing here. So therefore, we'll see once I get your stuff from you, but we'll definitely connect and get stuff done. Hi, Dimitra. Good to see you. Let me show you what Pauline prepared as well. Pauline. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something freaking special, actually. I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna do something totally different today, actually. I'm gonna build I'm gonna build Pauline Erickson's landing page right now, but I'm gonna do it on my account and I'm gonna transfer it to her account with one click. That's what we're gonna do. So Pauline, you can go ahead and also jump in with me, okay? Let me just send you on Messenger the link to hop with me. I haven't actually shown that, but that's one of the reasons I love this system is I can click create something and then I can share it with their account instantly. So there you go. Okay, other questions. Dimitra, working on a lead man for an audio course. Yes. Hello, audio. I love that. I saw a reel today about that as well but you can create courses which are purely audio. And it's so interesting, Dimitra, because I actually wanted to do the same thing with my affiliate marketing thing. I wanted to create the course, affiliate marketing course. And I just struggled, honestly, with the audio. I just found the e-video so much easier. So I kind of abandoned the audio, but I didn't abandon it. What I did is I recorded a video, and you can see it, my affiliate marketing playlist on my YouTube channel. And then I took the video, uploaded to another audio software that I use, Soundwise, I think. And that, what's the word? Like removed the audio and separated audio and video and just used the audio. So I created audio courses, but I recorded it as video. Gertrude, enjoying perfect sunshine in Germany right now. Amazing. Catherine, I'm here and listening along. Good morning from Calgary, Canada. Very cool. Kathy, great job. Awesome. How long is the challenge? Would like to create a landing page and email list, but not today. The challenge is finishing today. Like I'm going to do this session. I don't know I'm going to do another session. I just don't know because I don't know if I have anybody who's going to attend or if I have people who've got their homework done. But I'm planning on probably doing this landing page challenge again. Yeah, maybe in a couple of weeks when I arrive back in Dubai, possibly. So when I arrive in Dubai late November, I might actually do it there, to be honest. So from the hotel room, I'll be in a hotel temporarily while I'm finding a place to stay. So I might do it in a few weeks again. Maybe I'll do it in Australia. I think in Australia, it's going to be too tight for me. But I'll definitely be doing this again, I think, because I think this is a really good process. I mean, if you enjoy this in terms of getting it done and seeing it get done and stuff like that, I know people that got it done are happy. I don't know if the watching stuff, I don't know, because I know from different experiences that people find it helpful. But, to me, it's good value because I can get a lot done. Like I did 9 landing pages yesterday. It was freaking great. I'm going to give you straight numbers, right? Like this is, as a business owner, if you think with numbers for a second, let's just say that I charge $297 to build somebody landing pages live like this, right? And I do 10 in a day. I can do $3,000 in a day. That's enough for me to live on just right there, from that alone, right? So from a straight numbers perspective, it makes sense to me, right? So yeah, I definitely plan on doing this again. I think this was really good. I really enjoyed getting stuff done. So there you go. Dawn, thank you so much for your comment. No comments, but you're awesome for doing this. My pleasure. My pleasure. Appreciate you. Let me know how we connect and where you're from as well. Dimitra, that's what I'm doing right now. Converted my videos to audio. Perfect. I want to create an audio first course. Looking to create a lead magnet for this and then a landing page for the lead magnet. Absolutely. One other thing on that is also there's a thing called audio podcast funnel I've heard of. And it's a really good little concept. I really enjoyed it, where people sign up for a lead magnet. The lead magnet is an audio podcast, basically. And then you basically do a webinar like you would a sales webinar, but you do it through 10 different podcasts. Now, I like the concept. The people who are teaching it were selling a $12,000 course to teach you how to do this, which to me is just beyond freaking ridiculous, right? But still, the concept was good. I liked it, and you can definitely implement that. Vanessa, I needed the deadlines imposed by this challenge. Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest value propositions as well. Absolutely. So there you go. Dimitra, landing page ninja, thank you. Pauline, not yet. You're not in yet. You got to click on the link and join me from Chrome. You'll hear a little ding once you're in. Dawn, Atlanta, Georgia. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. I know that Atlanta is famous for having a lot of startups. I think it's the headquarters for a bunch of companies, right? Like there is Microsoft is there. I think Amazon is headquarters there. Enough to live on, even in Dubai. Absolutely, absolutely. The trick is, like, can I get 10 people to pay me $297 for this? I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know, you know? So it's something to explore, you know? But definitely for me, this has been really good value. And, you know, $12,000 course. How did I come from that number? Listen, I'm going to get really, you know, there's people charging crazy amounts of money. Like I see people. I'm going to digress a little bit. I'm going to have a bitch moment for a moment here for a second. I'm just going to complain. Okay. Like I saw somebody raving about how they had a $33,000 day and how amazing it is. They charge $24,000 for a 3 months group coaching program. Okay. So yeah, to have a $33,000 day, you just got to get one person to pay for that. It's great. Good for you. No worries. Not the business model I want, basically. So it just depends on how you want your business to be. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with high ticket. I'm not saying there's something wrong with high ticket. It's just that I'm in the marketing space. And in the marketing space, there's a lot of people who really price things up in ways that are just freaking ridiculous, in my opinion, right? And I just can't. I'd rather sleep at night. That's just me. So there you go. Yeah, $297. I think so. It's a pretty reasonable price. Coca-Cola, many movie companies. Interesting. Thanks for reminding me of this. Never heard of this. Yeah, definitely. It's called Pod Funnel. I forget the name, but anyway, there's a lady, and the podcast and her execution I didn't really enjoy, to be honest. But I like the concept. I learned from watching what she did. It was a landing page to a podcast, and the podcast was instantaneous as well. So by the time you listen to the podcast, it was great. So I really like that. I just didn't get around to doing a podcast like that, but I think it was a really good thing to do. I'm paying someone to do a landing page for me in email marketing but tight time-wise. Is that something your team can teach me and I can transfer the ownership? So if you're paying somebody to do it for you, what do you need my team for? Yes, we could do it for you as well. Yeah, we can teach you how to do it. Definitely, no problem. But yeah, like setting up your landing page and your email marketing, like I said, we could do it for $197 basically. Pauline, I think you're almost in. I heard a little ding. And the other thing is on the $297 also, I have an upsell for my membership as well, a one-time upsell where people can sign up for my membership. So instead of $99 a month, they can sign up for $197 every 3 months. So it's a quarterly pricing, basically. So yeah. Most high ticket programs are not worth the price. Yeah, I mean, it also depends on the buyer. You know what I mean? Like, I think there is a level in business where high ticket prices are totally legitimate, right? Like for me, I would happily pay somebody. There was a lady I was talking to a few months ago, and I was going to pay her $4,000, no problem. But I'm at a stage of the business where that investment made sense to me, right? If you're just getting started, I tell you the basic disagreement that I have. The basic disagreement that I have is that when you're getting started, whether you're going to pay somebody $100,000, $10,000, or $100, you're still going to have a problem. Pauline, I see you. That's great. You're still going to need to go through the same learning experience and the same learning curve of actually getting customers, building an email list, building an audience. That person, their coaching is not going to help you build a list that way. You're still going to hustle. And that particular hustle, whether you like that word or not, that particular work involved is not going to get shortened because you paid somebody a lot of money. And that's why, to me, do the most basic minimum, do the hustle, get a bit of cash flow. Once you're making cash flow, hey, no worries, invest in all these programs, no worries at all. Next question, did your membership start at 29 or 49? It actually started at 19, believe it or not. It was $19 for about 3 days or 2 days until I had I was like, oh my God, this is so cheap. And then it was 30, 40, 49, 50, 55, and now it's 99. So I've kept on increasing. It might increase more, you know, I mean, I am adding more content, more stuff, more value. So anyway, that's the 19, 30, 40, 49, 50, 55, 99. Yeah. Hey, Pauline. Good to see you. I can hear you. I think I can hear you. Hello, hello. We can hear you, Pauline. I think now, you can hear us. I mean, I like the concept. The people who are teaching it, hear you, Pauline. Pauline, we can hear you. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, you have no sound on the audio.
I have no sound. Can you hear me?
Now I hear you. I hear you. We hear you.
You're right on sound.
We hear you.
Can you hear me, Aaron?
Yes.
Okay, well, I can't hear you on my laptop for some reason.
Oh, I see.
I'm going to turn on my, if I turn on my phone, though, you'll hear my phone. Why won't I?
Yeah, we'll hear your phone.
Sound. I can't hear you. Well, volume's up, but...
While you're doing that...
Do I need to... I'm in the Wave video live, but I don't see that I'm in Facebook anymore. How do I... Do I have to be in Facebook too at the same time?
No.
Settings. Let's go into settings. Camera.
Yeah.
Audio.
While she's doing that, I'm going to mute her. So what entails the membership? I will give you the link for that. It's around.link/DCT. Let me just grab that. Gosh, I don't have it. If you go to around.link/DCT, that will tell you what the membership entails, basically. to answer that question in brief, under 24-hour tech support, with my through emails, my VAs, you can get on a Zoom call with them when you're stuck. Group calls with me, minimum 1, sometimes 3, just depending. Obviously, when I do challenges like this, that's included. Not necessarily the done for you part, but it's included when I can. And then all my courses. I've got a whole bunch of courses, which are in-a-day courses, like landing page in a day, thank you page in a day, lead magnet in a day, email sequence in a day, things along these lines. Okay, while Pauline is getting that sorted, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I think it's this one. Okay, so we're going to set up a new funnel for Pauline. Actually, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to add a squeeze page. Pauline. Save. Because it's a very short thing. Ultimate healing meditation. Pauline, I'm basically going to get started and just build your funnel, okay? Can you hear me now? On Wave? Pauline, I'm basically going to get started and just build your funnel, okay? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you on my phone.
Pauline, I'm basically going to get started and just build your funnel, okay? I'm going to mute you on Wave so we don't hear each other, basically. You can be here, okay? If there's anything pressing, just leave a message for me on Messenger for me to look at, okay? Don't put any confidential information because people are going to be able to see the screen because I'm going to have to swap back and forth, okay? You can communicate with me on Messenger that way, then I can see what you're saying, okay? And yeah. Okay, so send me some messages there. Yeah, send me some messages there now so you can answer so people don't see your personal stuff there, personal information. And then after this, please change your login details to system. Okay, change your login details as soon as we're done. Okay, so where are we? First of all, this is really straightforward. So we got a headline, subheadline, bullets, and that's pretty much it. So really simple. So what we're going to do, I'm going to find something that's kind of works. Now, do you have an image that's going to go with it, or we're just going to do the bullets, or do you have a picture that goes with it? Let me know by nodding, or give me a thumbs up if you've got an image, or a thumbs down if you don't have an image. Wait, hear me on delay. No image? Okay, yeah. Okay, image. Yeah, can you send me the image? Where is the image? Because I don't think I saw that. I'll do it with no image for now, and then we can update it as needed. So let's go with... I'm going to go with this, and I'll show you why in a moment as well. Oh, really? I saw the Google Doc. This is the only thing I see. Yeah, I only see that text that you sent me. It's the only thing I see. So now let's just do, I'm just going to do this quickly, and then you'll see what I do. This one, like that. I'm going to duplicate this. We're going to make this a lot smaller. Also on this, we're going to make it so it's medium, maybe small. Yep. The image also, we'll replace the image. And then we're going to do bullet points right here. And then let me know what your brand colors are. For right now, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Let's do this 10, a bit more spaced out. Margins. Okay, something like that. The icon. Do it in green, like this. Teal and gold. Do you have the exact hex colors? If you do, that'll be helpful. And we can also put like an image, an icon. Something like this. If you have the exact hex colors, that will be helpful. Now on the left and right, one moment. Now full width is fine. And then are you happy with the font as well? I think it was Playfair. Cool. Now, in terms of the background image, we can definitely replace it. Yeah, that's not a problem. But you know, it's okay for now. What do you think, Pauline? Repeats full center. Okay, yeah, cool. Let's have a look. Okay, that's good. That's number one. Okay, and then number two. Okay, and number three. Okay, nice. So the button, let's make that this color. What do you reckon? Do you like the background image, or shall we have a different one? And then bullets, let's change the bullets.
A different one, please. I have a I did a mock-up.
Bullets, let's change the bullets.
In the Google.
A different one, please. I have a I did a mock-up. Bullets, let's change.
Yeah, we need a background image. Now I'll tell you how I would do the background image. We're gonna go to our best friend. We all have a mutual best friend. I don't know if you know that. Everybody listening to this is a best friend, and it's all mutual, and it's called Canva. We all love Canva. So then just pick the presentation size one. Like I'll just pick the landing page size just because it's a presentation. Don't want to open an app. Go to the very end. And now let's grab some photos. So let's say meditation. Now we can pick any one of these, but also the other thing you can do, which is really clever, you can actually grab your brand colors, right? So have a look. This is so cool, this little hack. I haven't tried it before, but you can actually grab your brand colors. This is the purple. And then do a filter like this. Apply filters, and then you'll have the images that are based on the color that are similar to the color as well. Okay, as an example, for example, this one. What do you think about this being the background image as an example? Right, super cool little hack. Let's do your other brand colors just so you can see. We can pick your other brand colors. This one, you can picture. Do another filter. I mean, how freaking cool. I mean, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. I mean, Canva is just incredible. Everybody's best friend, hey? I'm going to give you 3 different options, 3 different colors. You tell me which one you want.
Incredible.
That is so cool, Iran. That is so cool.
I know, right? I was like, this little hack is just worth the session, just that, hey? It's so good. What do you reckon? You tell me. Or this one.
Or this one.
Which one do you think?
Probably some meditation like
Or this one.
This one? This one?
probably
1, 2,
some
3.
meditation like
Or
well,
this one.
that yoga one is good. That one's good.
Probably some
This one?
meditation like
Okay.
Well, that yoga one is good. That one's good.
Now, you can mute yourself. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to download this. Now, because this is a landing page that you want to optimize for SEO, you do want to change the text. So we'll call it something. Where is it? There you go. Now, we're going to now upload this image right here as a background. Kathy said that hack would really make posting on Instagram easy. Very consistent color story for your page. Absolutely. I know, right? Oh, yeah, that looks all right. What do you think? Thumbs up? What do you think? You reckon?
Maybe can we try one that has more of the blues or teal colors? Just one other option.
You mean the background image? You mean the background image or? This one? Let's search for the word yoga. Is also this one?
Maybe search for the word meditation because we're not doing yoga in it. It's
Oh, okay.
meditation only, not yoga.
Okay. Any one of these?
Something with water in it was nice. Yeah, the water, rocks, something.
Like this? Like that? Yeah. Now I'll suggest downloading it as a PNG, but make it smaller.
Is there one where she looks more comfortable, not with a
Now
backpack?
us just downloading it.
Oh. How's that? I'll tell you what, Pauline, I'll let you play with it, okay? Because this is going to be unnecessary for us to spend time on it. But all you got to do, I'll show you how to get it done, okay? So on Canva, you pick presentation, and then you search for the image like I showed you. And then on the actual editor, you got to go to the section. And on the section, you click here on background image and you upload a different one, basically. That's where you would do that. Now, I'm going to show you how cool this is. I can literally save this right now. Are you happy with everything else, by the way? Is that okay? Let me know if you're cool with everything else.
Yeah, that's fine right how it is. I'll play around with the picture later. That's a cool hack.
Cool with everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So, looks good.
Yeah. Okay, so now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click right here, save, and I'm going to call this meditation, or I'll call it opt-in template. This is for me to now be able to share this with people. So I'm going to click on create. Give it a few seconds. Click on save. Now I'm going to go to blocks. Let me just check one thing as well. Yep, that's all good. Blocks, my blocks. I click on this button right here. I go to Messenger. And when you click on this link, you will automatically have it in your system account. Automatically. You'll have it in system immediately, basically. Yeah. And by the way, this is something a little bit...
Immediately.
I know, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry for all
Yeah.
the trouble.
No, it's okay. All good, all good. What's cool about this little hack also is because I've been creating so many landing pages, so many different things, I actually have a whole thing in my course area where I'm creating a library of all of these. Yeah, sorry, Erickson. Because I've got Pauline's, I'm thinking Erickson because I can't say Pauline because I'm talking to two different people. But yeah, Pauline, thanks a lot for joining. Great homework preparation. And yeah, I appreciate you. And we'll be in touch in the group calls. You're in my membership, obviously. So yeah, we'll be in touch. So one thing that you need to know, so I've got, and I'm happy to share it with you as well. I actually have a library of website preparation templates. And what that means, it's basically templates you can search for specific blocks, just like the one I just created. And, you know, one for testimonials, one for this, one for that. So you can have a whole library of just not a template, not website templates. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not a website template, it's block templates. So it's like, okay, I want a testimonial. Okay, great. Here's 20 different examples of how you can have a testimonial. Then all you do is you duplicate that testimonial as many times as you want. That way, you know, with a template, you might have one piece, but you hate all the others. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a library of blocks. So a block like what I just did is the type of block library that I'm creating. And yeah, so this is just another extra value. This is all for people who are either in my membership or number two, have bought System.io using my affiliate link / are in my System.io course as well. So anyway, just a little bit of info. Now, I did see that Pauline Ruff, not Pauline Erickson, Pauline Ruff sent me a message. Let me just have a look what she sent me. So Pauline, can we turn into a sales page versus a landing page? Yeah, we definitely can, Pauline. Pauline Ruff, are you still there? If you are, I'm happy to hop on a Zoom call. I'm looking at your messages now. Okay, I see the images. That's great. Yeah, Pauline, if you want to hop on with me, I'm ready for you. Basically, we can definitely do that. If you're there, if you're not there, that's okay too. Okay, perfect. You are. Awesome. Okay, Pauline Ruff is there. Let me give you the link to join me live. And while you're logging in, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen after I log into her account, and we'll build her stuff. Okay, Pauline, I'm in your account. Great job. And I'm going to download what you sent me. It's excellent. Bear with me as I'm drinking my frozen coffee. Okay. Oh, Pauline, it's not a Zoom link. It's the link that I just sent you. Whew. Catherine, looks lovely. Yes, I agree. It did look lovely. Oh my God, Kathy, this hack that I showed you on the Canva, I don't think I've shared this with anybody. I saw it on Canva a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, this is amazing. So this is your a premiere of Canva hack. I mean, so many hacks of Canva. It's freaking crazy. It's so good. Cool. Pauline, hopefully you're able to join me. I'm just preparing all your stuff as well at the same time. And I got a DM from somebody as well. Ruth, if you're listening and you want to hop on a call with me here, I'm all about, getting stuff done. So if you want to talk to me now, this is a good time to do that. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this is Pauline's website funnel. And she sent me her stuff on Word doc. I'm going to try and move it. Yeah, I can show it to you quickly. Yeah, no worries. So on Canva, you're going to search for images, right? So let's say you're here, you're doing a new page and you're looking for a picture, and you're going to search for, let's say, women in business. Then you're going to click on this right here, and then you're going to choose your brand color by clicking here. And then I'm going to grab my brand colors, for example. So I go to brand.aroundbukai.com. That's my brand colors. See, I have a whole branding thing here. I click on the brand color, which is this orange. I go back here, click on this plus, paste it in, click on apply filters, and now I've got images that are in alignment with my brand colors. I can also search for the word soccer and have brand colors that appear in the same branding, okay? And again, I can change the color to something else. Like click here, change it, click on apply, and you'll see the images are gonna be different, right? But it's gonna be still branded things like that. So incredible hacks for Canva. So there you go. Pauline, great to see you. Hey. I can't hear you yet. And you know, while you're trying to figure out the audio, this is something that is great. This is why I love doing beta things like that, challenges, because this is the second time we have an issue with the audio, because people have never used Wave Audio, so they don't have a setting set up. So this is something that I need to coach my VA to do a landing page onboarding, so then people who are signed up can actually have this set up in advance. So don't freak out. There's nothing wrong with you. This is something about the process. It happens, you know. I mean, it's a software you never use. So anyway, you can't hear me though, hey? Oh, I can't hear you, but you can hear me. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. You can stay here. I can see your nodding, so that's perfect. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like something or whatever, and then I'll just dive in and start building. You gave me good content, and we can work with that. Now, what I'm gonna do is, and we're going. So I like to get stuff you sent to me in a Word doc, which is totally fine. I prefer Google Doc, and there's a reason why. The reason why is because I can actually have the content in a way where it's, if you make changes now to this, it automatically changes. Whereas if you change things in the Word doc, like after you send it to me a day before, you're like, oh, actually, I made some typos. I wanted to add this one thing. I won't see that. So with a Google Doc, things get updated in real time. That's why I use Google Doc with all my clients. And also, it's a lot easier to just share a link, basically. So that's why. It's okay. Google Docs, people are not used to it. Sometimes they're used to Word Docs. It's totally fine. But just a little bit of info on why I do it with Google Docs. So I've just created a Google Doc for Pauline Ruff, not Erickson. Okay. We got a Pauline. I should just call this session Pauline, isn't it? Pauline Ruff. Okay, so, and then you said you want to basically do specifically, turn into a landing page basically, right? So that's fine. So we've got, I saw that you were playing around with things here. I'm just going to start a new one, basically. And what are we calling this? Let's just have a look. 4-day funding program. Next week you get funded. Okay, I'm just going to call this getting funded. We can always change it later, okay? I'm going to call this I'm going to choose a sales page for this specifically. Actually, this is actually important. I don't know that it's a sales page. Could you just, I'm going to watch your indications. Is it a sales, selling something? Do we want to have the checkout on the same page where they can pay for something? Or do we want to just build an email list? Type it in the text from in a message me in Messenger. And then I'll see what you say. Email list only. Perfect. Okay. No worries at all. So what I did is incorrect on the setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. And you want to use what's called a squeeze page. So you've got the add step. And then you'll see there's different types here. I'll do a quick rundown. Squeeze page, collect email addresses. Inline form, when you want to embed it on another website. Pop-up form, I think it's just a pop-up, but I actually don't use that at all. I use pop-ups and other things. I'm actually not sure what that one is. Opt-in is when the thank you page after they sign up for their name and email. Sales page, when you explain why they should buy your program, service, and so on. Order form, where they actually enter their credit card, name and email, and all that stuff. And pay. Thank you page is after they buy, this is the page they go to. Upsell is the page that happens after the order form only, where they basically, you say, hey, by the way, before you go, why don't you buy my coaching program for 10 weeks, not 2 weeks or something. Downsell is where you say, okay, you didn't want to buy the 10 weeks coaching program. Why don't I give you a payment plan to break it up to 10 different payment plans? And then you can do a downsell. Webinar is, this is the opt-in specifically for webinars. This is only available on the medium plan of system, which is $396 a year. And this is just webinar. It's self-explanatory. Miscellaneous, this is the info page. This is like terms and conditions, privacy policy, stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to do a squeeze page. We're going to say getting funded. That's what we're going to call this. We can change it later as well. And then let's just have a look at all the text. So what I do is I think about the text first and kind of observe what the text is, and I can figure out what do I like in the structure and stuff like that. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to show you one slide, Pauline, of one specific landing page that I did in my training. Tell me if you like that style, because I think it will work well with what you're actually doing. But I would just want to make sure you're happy with it. So let me just open it up and I'll show you the image. This was in my webinar. One second. This landing page like that, but after, like it says 7-day course, and then afterwards there's lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4 in bullet points below this as well. Is that something that kind of seems to you're cool with? Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, okay, perfect. Alrighty, awesome. Let's do that. Let me find a template that kind of works for that. Oh, and then Pauline, do you have your brand colors, the color hex? If you have those, could you text it to me on Messenger while I'm finding a landing page that kind of works? I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so no, I don't like this template at all, actually. So let's get out. And then what we do is we click on this button, change page templates, confirm, and find a different one. Let's do this one. That's going to look better. All clip art is clickable. Let me look at the pictures you sent me. Okay, yeah, I see that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an image, because you actually sent me an image of what you want to have there. And then I'll see if I can recreate that image so it's not text heavy. We'll see how that goes. This one is the next image. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, let me just think. I'm going to do a little test, Pauline. Now this test is going to be 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. Text headline. Bear with me here as I'm testing something. Okay. Adding. No, this is going to look terrible. Okay, let's do it differently. I'm just exploring how to do this nicely. Yeah, no, there'll be too much. Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking how to do it nicely. Yeah, Pauline, this is definitely being recorded. It's all on YouTube. It's going to remain on YouTube. Okay, for the sake of demonstration, let's leave it like this. I'm going to delete this. Free 4-day funding program. Let's look at the next part of your thing. Okay. Small business certification. Yeah, you can message me on Messenger, by the way, if you've got any comments, and then I can read them on my phone while I'm doing this. Sign up free. Lead to course page. Angel courses. I like to do a new section. Day 1 lesson, day 2 lesson. Okay, let's do bullets right here. Okay, next one is this one. And then we have another image. And Pauline, what I think is going to happen with this one is we're going to work together to just get some skeleton up right out the gate. And then we're going to schedule another one-on-one call because you paid for one-on-one with me, and we'll do it together just to optimize some things. I'll give you some tips on what to prepare for the next one, and then you'll be even better. Okay, this image is being uploaded. This image, you see, like this image is way too big, right? Like this is just way, way too big. We can obviously make it smaller, but then the text is going to be smaller, so it's kind of defeats the purpose. So we'll need to optimize how that image looks. That's one of the things, basically. Next part. and text here. And then the button. Now, here's the thing about the button. I'm going to just use any button. I want to optimize it, but because we can't quite talk to each other, I don't want to do it properly this time. But basically, with a button, you can basically customize the button exactly how you want it. And then once that button is optimized the way you want it, you can save it as an element, so you never have to recreate the button ever again. You do it once the way you want it, and then you reuse the same button over and over. But since we can't really speak because just the audio is not functioning, I'll just put any button just for the sake of demonstration, so we have a skeleton to work with, and then we'll obviously improve on it. Collateral support program. Image for that. Startup business package. So you see this outline that they have here actually in this template? This might be a better outline to make it not so text heavy or not so big. And instead, we'll put the text here. This is actually a really good template for what you're doing, because you can put your different programs here, and then we'll just put a button under each, like this, basically. I think that would be way better. What do you reckon? Yeah, I think so, hey. And that's okay. That's okay. That's just something that we kind of explore. Yeah, and FAQs. Let me just check something. Yeah, I think that this template, what they have here is so much better, hey. Okay, let's try something different. I'm gonna go back to the top. And I'm gonna call this free 4-day funding program. And then a nicer image here will probably work. Next one. Back to the top. $28. And then a button. I'm doing a little bit like what we did with Catherine yesterday. I don't know if you attended that one, but with Catherine, we really just focus on laying something out so there's an outline, and then you can fill in the gaps. And then we can obviously connect all the pieces together. Okay, this one. Okay, now what we'll do is put a button here as well. And we're going to basically duplicate this piece. Actually, a good picture for that. You can put the other picture. This is actually a good picture for this. And this one, let's save. I want to also clarify one thing for you. The design at the beginning is not as critical. It's more about having a skeleton first, adding the text, because depending on how text heavy something is, how much text there is, that's where we then design it, because the text matters, if that makes sense. Because you'll notice that one title, it was 35 on the font size, but it was just a little bit too big. So it was just better to do it at 28. It still looks great, but 28 was just better than 35 in that particular page. And that's why it's important to just populate the text first, and then we can design it and pretty it up. So even though it looks ugly as, you know what, at the moment, that's okay. But once we have a skeleton, populate the text, then I will come in, design it, and we'll make it really, really, really nice, okay? I know there's a delay in the in the hearing. Okay, awesome. Domain, yep. Let's have a look at this page. I didn't see that one. You sent me a page that you want yours to look like. Let me just have a look. Yeah, cool. So let me ask you this, actually, Pauline. This, I assume, basically, this is that free course, that 4-day course. It's actually a lead magnet. Is that right? Okay, I'll tell you strategy-wise what I think will be wiser. We can do a really simple landing page just for the free course, right? Just that. So it's very focused. Okay, here's 17 things. But once they enter the name and email and they come to the thank you page, you can then show access the free course, and then you could show the other offerings, but you've captured their emails already, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that'll be way smarter. It simply means, and I'll show you how I would do it because I really like that style. I'll show you. And I'm in the middle of putting my own stuff together. Let me just see if that particular page is live still. So this is what your thank you page will look like. It will be a welcome to the, whatever you name it, the name of your business hub, okay? A little welcome video. And then here you can see access your free course, and then you can have the other offerings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And if there's more, we can add more, basically. So there is like this thank you page where they can see visually everything that they're getting, but they only see all of that after they've requested access to the free course. What do you reckon? I love how there's a delay. It's so funny. Okay, we agree. It's kind of funny. Okay, so yeah, that's great. So what we'll do, okay, I know what I'm doing now. Okay, so here I'm gonna make your life so much easier. I'll show you what to do. So I'm gonna start a new squeeze page, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this. Free course getting funded. I'm going to scroll all the way down. You can click on a blank. And now I'm going to show you something super cool. We're going to go to Facebook. We're going to go to Pauline Erickson, not Pauline Ruff, okay? And pay attention to what I'm about to do. So now I'm going to go to the message that I sent to Pauline Erickson. Right here. I'm going to grab this link. I'm going to right click on it, click on copy, go back to this page. And And now I'm going to paste it in here. Now have a look what's going to happen. The block was shared. It is now available in your page editor. Now I'm going to go to this page editor that we just was working with Pauline Ruff. It's blank, but we're going to go to blocks. We go to my blocks, and we're going to drag it in. And here we go. Now what we're going to do is going to grab Pauline's text and just replace it. Obviously, we'll replace the background image. That. And then lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3. We're going to replace this text. I'm just going to make up some titles, right? I'm just making this up as I go, okay? So please bear with me here. I'm just making this up, okay? You'll have to obviously go back in and tweak it, right? And then we're going to say completion. Let's just say. Obviously, we'll change this to video, let's just say. Obviously, the colors will be different, all that stuff. Right? Now, we'll do also, if we were to go to Canva, again, we can go here and we can search for the word funding. Oh, sorry, under photos, funding. And then let's just say we pick this color. Edit. money. It's a different color. How about that? That's an example. Something like this. I mean, I don't know. It's obviously we can change it, but I'm just making it up as I go. And then we'll replace this image with the image we just uploaded. We'll need to get a different image. This won't work. But the other thing you can do also on this image, you can actually make it so it's a little bit more transparent. So it's like this a bit more. So it's not too bad, you know, it can be just like this. But I think the image needs to be different. Like this image is not very good, but you get the idea, right? Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. Cool. So this is a good start, right? And then it's a good start, right? It's not like freaking work. This is not like amazing, but it's a good start. Obviously, tweak the text for me now that you got an idea on the landing page. We obviously do the name, email, all that stuff. We can do a pop-up. Pick the right image that you want for the background, or we can do no image. It doesn't even have to be that you have an image. We can also do, like, it's not like we're locked into an image. I'll give you an example. We can do something like this, where we do a background, which is like green like this, and then make it like that, and then remove this completely. And it's like this, right? So we can really play around with it. It's not like you're locked in, oh my God, you have to have an image. It's totally what you think. Like if you look at the course that you showed me also, you know, it's just plain white, this part, right? It's not even plain white, but it's pretty light. So definitely we could do something along these lines. Yeah, I wouldn't do this one because that's just going to be like way over the top for a landing page. Just do a simple, here's the benefit of what they're going to get. We can definitely add an about this course. That's also a smart thing to do for sure. So we can add that. Yeah. Maybe you get the idea. Let me just move back to what we had. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. I think it's a good start, hey? And then on the thank you page, what we're going to do is now that you've got an idea on those, you know, those bullets that we did, you know, where you got the image on the side and then the text on the next to it. I'll just show it to you again. Let's just exit. If you can fill in the content for each program, pick a good image for it. It doesn't have to have text in it. A title, bullet points or text, and then the call to action button for the 6 different things you have. And then we will create the thank you page separately, basically. So yeah. Cool. Awesome. Great job, Pauline. Excited. And you're in the membership as well. So you can, what I'll do is, again, this is a beta. This is, I'm learning kind of what people, how the process goes. So I'm going to outline for my VA the onboarding checklist for the landing page challenge next and so on. So I'm going to basically outline the different things I need to just make sure you have. And then my VA will do a call with you because we got to connect your domaining. We got to create a professional email address and we got to connect it all to system. So there's going to be some other things you'll do with my VA separate to me. Then you'll have all the stuff ready and then we'll book the one-on-one that we have. Because I think you paid for 2 one-on-one if I remember correctly. And then we can we could definitely finish it in the 2 sessions, no problem, basically. So you'll be able to launch and start doing something with it. So yeah. Cool. Alrighty. There's a delay in the message. Okay. Awesome. Thumbs up. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'll see you later, Pauline. Bye. Okay, let's take care of some questions. So, Michelle, I answered your questions at the very beginning, Michelle. You basically want to out a couple of tutorials that I shared. So tutorial number 1 is WordPress and System.io integration. That's number 1. But I answered your question, one of the first questions in this session as well. If you scroll through the comments, you'll be able to see it. So that's the answer to your question on that. Yeah. What was the last template you used? It was very clean. Don, I think, let me just show you. I'll actually, I can put it in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me grab it for you, Don. I put it in the comment section. Don, you could check it out. This is the template that I used, basically. I think you should be able to see it. I like that overlay with you now, white overlay on the green background with the money. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I agree. I think the branding colors are still a bit off, so we need to kind of get clarity on that, but otherwise it is good. Yeah, I showed you the templates. Michelle, awesome. Dawn, awesome. Very cool, very cool. Okay. I don't have anything else specifically today, unless, actually, no, I do have, sorry. I'm here. So Ruth, I think what will be really good, if you just hop on a call with me, and we're gonna do a free consult together, okay? I'm just sending you the link. Hopefully your audio will work. If your audio works, we will just do a consult together, basically, because I wanna know what it is that you want, and I think it'll be helpful for other people to see how I advise somebody on how to prepare and stuff like that. So if you can check your messenger right now, Ruth, I have just sent you a message to click on a link and join me live, and hopefully we'll be able to have a chat, okay? While I'm doing that, Michelle, if you're here, I'll just answer your question until we have that, so I'll save you time. Michelle, on your question, basically, yes, you can embed System.io form on Showit. I do recommend it from user experience, probably better, but you need to hire somebody to help you with the HTML code to be able to style it the way you want it, because Showit is a very visual platform. You want to design the button the way you want it and the form the way you want it. Get the embed code from System, get the visual of how you want it, hire somebody on Upwork for $15 or whatever, and tell them, hey, hire and put these together for me. And one other thing I will mention also, for those that are in my membership, I do have a tutorial on stuff together and hire people on Upwork. So that's something that you can definitely do if you're in my membership. There is a tutorial on how to hire somebody on Upwork. So yeah. Okay, Ruth, let me know if you're joining in. Dawn, thanks a lot for tuning in. Michelle, you're welcome. Great question, Michelle, by the way. Really good. I really appreciate it. Let me have a look at my email, see if I missed any other questions. Ruth, are you able to join while you do that? Ruth, you just got to click the link in Messenger. Who else is here, by the way? If you can leave a comment. I can see there's 10 people on YouTube at the moment watching this. I'd love to know who it is. And what did you find most valuable? I'd love to know, because obviously I'm rambling about different things. Sometimes there's Canva, sometimes there's this, sometimes there's that. I'd love to know what you find the most helpful, so I can obviously repeat the helpful stuff. I saw some of the text you're able to choose H3. No, that's on the free plan as well. You can choose all of that. Yeah, no sweat at all. I'll show you. Let's go to the free course here. So you want to grab text headline, and then when you highlight, you can see the different options you can pick, basically. If you do text, that's different, then that's just text. Now, this is important, especially when you're doing blogging, because that's how SEO works to some degree, is, you know, with blogging and Google crawling on the website and finding content, that's how you customize things. Great question. Thank you, Ruth. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. This way I can see the whole process. Yeah, definitely, Andrea. Andrea, if you want to hop on live with me, send me a message on Messenger. We'll have a chat. Vanessa still lurking. Awesome. Vanessa, on your landing page, what I would really suggest is we see if we can cut out some of the text. I think that's important. Is there a way to customize the text? Yeah, there is. Absolutely. So you'll notice here on settings, you can click on the default text for text, the font type for text, and this is the default font for the headers, okay? Now, when you are then customizing the text, you gotta choose same font as page, and same thing here, same font as page. In some cases, I'd use that. In some cases, I like to make it a little bit different. It just depends on your branding and how you want your branding to look and feel. So, and I'll give you an example. If you look at, let's just go to a run.link/DCT. I'll show you. Poppins bold. Poppins. This is totally different. I'm not even sure what font that is. Let's just have a look. So Poppins. This one is called Caution Script. This one is Poppins. And you can see this is Poppins italicized 400. This is Poppins 700. This is an image, Poppins italicized. You get the idea. This Chrome extension, I know you're going to ask, this is called what font? Alrighty, we have somebody here with me. Ruth. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah.
Is your audio?
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
we can hear you. Yes, we can. If you can turn off the YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
I have no idea what's happening. Nice to meet you too. I have no idea what's happening. So I've not done any checklist or anything. So I don't know.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean,
I don't have any
terms of
system in place, so.
Are you a system customer?
No. I've not done
Okay.
any.
You're not on anything.
No, I'm just new in everything. Yeah.
You're just new. And what about the online business? Do you have like an online business in mind, like what you're trying to set up?
it's what I'm trying to set up. So first I'm creating a freebie. So I wanted to have a landing page for the freebie. Then I'm doing an online course. So once that is ready, then I'll create a landing page for the online course. Yeah, maybe next month, hopefully before the year ends.
And what's the online course?
It's about marketing on social media.
Okay. Cool. Have you sold the course already?
The freebie is about. No, I'm not sold. I'm just in the process of preparing. So I want to start having a email list with a freebie, and I build it up from there. Yeah.
Cool. So there's two things I'm going to recommend to you. First of all, this is a blog. You see it on the chat, on the screen, around.link/course blog. Okay. And I'm going to show you right now while we're on the screen. So you go to around.link/course blog. And click enter, and then it will take you to my blog about course creation. And that blog is like literally A to Z of how to create an online course and how to sell it as well. So you see here, there is introduction, there's a little training video as well. All the steps is summarized as well. Step 3, step 4 on how to set it up, the platform to choose. And then the most important part is pre-selling your course. You want to read this section. This is super important. You want to pre-sell your course. Okay. Now, I would recommend that you definitely, like, if you don't have an email list, all that, like System.io is a great place to start. Do you have a specific budget for your software? Like how much you are able to spend or willing to spend when you're just getting started with the software?
Not really, but of course, since I'm just starting, something reasonable, something low enough, and then while I continue, I can upgrade if possible.
Okay. Is $197 a year reasonable for you?
Oh yeah, per year, that's okay.
Okay. So you would go to around.link/SIO40. Okay. And then you will buy System.io. It will give you landing pages. It will give you 50 landing pages, like pages, web pages. It will give you a blog. It will give you a course area for 5 different courses. It will give you video hosting, PDF hosting, landing pages, email marketing, up to 5,000 contacts. So you can build an email list up to 5,000 contacts, all for $197 a year.
Okay.
So
do you pay once or can you pay in installments?
It's a subscription. It's $197 a year. You can also pay $27 a month if you prefer to do month to month. That's okay too.
$27 a month.
$27 a month or $197 a year.
30. Okay. All right.
27 a month is
okay.
$324. So you're saving 40% by paying year upfront.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, someone was coming.
That's all right.
Okay. Okay. So I register with that first, and then someone will take me through. Actually, I had someone like a coach who was helping me through creating the course, but I thought while I'm still creating it, I can just start getting an email list.
You have to, yeah. You have to start building a list because you got nobody to put, and you don't want to spend time creating the course before you sell it. This is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
You can map out the course so you have an idea what it's going to look like, of course. Like, who is it for? What is the benefit? What are they going to get out of it by the end of it? The idea for the modules, like having some idea, of course, no problem. But you want to pre-sell it because otherwise you're going to start building a course. No one's going to buy it. You're building it based on what you think instead of what your customers actually want. So you want to pre-sell your course first.
Okay.
And in the blog that I shared with you also, it has a sales page template. So you can create a sales page template and all that stuff. Like I've got all the resources there, basically. And you could do all of that with System.io, building the list, creating the course, selling the course, all of that available in System. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So will someone
Yeah.
take me through it once I buy the SIO?
Yeah. So once you buy it, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you go through my landing page checklist. Okay. Go through that checklist. There is a few bits of housekeeping that needs to happen, which my VA, I'll have you do one-on-one call with my VA for one session for 45 minutes to just help you connect some pieces, but it will only be after you do the checklist, because I want you to go through the checklist and read the blog, because otherwise you're going to waste the time, asking questions that really could be well prepared in advance, if that makes sense.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
True.
So basically, like the
Okay.
one-on-one call with my VA, that's just a bonus I'm giving you because you use my affiliate link. System gives me a commission for it. And then
Okay.
I'll do that one-on-one with my VA will do that with you. It's the techie stuff that's just, honestly, it's just agony. I don't even want to teach you. It's so annoying. Like, there's no point even teaching it.
Yeah.
I have tutorials on it, but it's just pure agony. So,
Okay. No worries.
Yeah.
All right then, that's fine. Anyway, the landing page for the email list was for the freebie was the one which was a bit more urgent because I don't have any email list. So that's what I really wanted. Once I start with that, then
Perfect.
I can get into the course and everything.
Perfect. So have a look at the two links I just sent you on Messenger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then you can go through that, and then just message me once you've bought the system account, and then let me know so I can connect you with my VA to do the next steps. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Awesome. Where are you based, by the way?
I'm in UK.
UK. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm in
Very
UK.
cool.
Yeah. Thanks
Very
a lot.
cool.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you. How to get out of here?
Oh, I can hide you and remove you. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. Cool. I did see some comments. Let me take care of them now. Ruth, nice to meet you. Okay, Dawn, I answered you. Andrea, do you want to hop on a call with me as well? If you do, just message me and we'll do that. Michelle, I answered that question. Yep, absolutely. All of it was helpful, especially the Canva tips, how you make your choices for the landing pages, everything. Awesome. I'll trim down and go for additional image. Okay, Vanessa, I got another deadline for you. So I actually I'm hiring a copywriter to do copy reviews in my membership. It's going to start in the new year. So anyone that's in the membership, in the new year, I'm going to add a new feature where once every 2 months, whatever sales pages, landing pages, lead magnet, email sequence you're going to prepare or you would have prepared, you're going to have a session to get that reviewed live as well. So Vanessa, this is just a deadline especially made for you, okay? So Pauline Ruff, I'm really learning so much around. You're a good coach. I'm going to stay on until the end so I can learn more and more. Wonderful, Pauline. Awesome. Andrea, everything you have done, I do admire. Technology is my forte, so I see you like a ninja moving everything. Thank you. Yeah, it is. It's painful stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is all, I know it's just painful. So that's why I'd rather just do it for people. That's why you see also, I don't sell courses like, oh, I'm selling a course and good luck. I'd rather do a done with you, done for you like this, because I don't see many people do that. Maybe there is people doing that. But to me, that is so much more valuable. I can get so much more done. We can make so much more progress. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. Cool. Andrea, if you're there and you want to hop on with me, we can definitely do that. Otherwise, I pretty much covered all the questions. I see there's still 10 people here. So leave a comment if there's something else you want to cover. Otherwise, I was going to wrap up for the day. We've been here for almost 3 hours now. So well done, everybody, for tuning in. Vanessa, I knew you're going to like that. Yeah, that'll be in the new year. That's why also earlier somebody asked about me raising prices. for my membership. 19, 30, 40, 49, 50, 55, 99. The reason I'm raising the price is because I'm increasing more and more deliverables. That's one of the reasons why. Because all these deliverables are really critical. And I'll tell you another deliverable I would love to do at some point is just add another tier for VAs, right? So, for example, I've got 3 members at the moment. I'm doing a pilot with them where I found a VA, hired a VA, and I'm managing the VA for them to do stuff for them, and then they're paying me. So I've got 3 people piloting that in a moment. So we'll see how that goes. Andrea, thank you so much. I'm at work, can't do it. No problem at all. We'll chat another time, Andrea. Cool. Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Just a quick recap on everything we've done. You're welcome, Catherine. I appreciate you tuning in. We built 2 landing pages today for Pauline and Pauline. This is the Pauline day. We did a whole bunch of Q&As. We did, oh yeah. Perfect. Andrea, could you send me a message on Messenger, please? Just so we're connected. We probably are. Just send me a message and I can send you the links as well there just to make your life easier. So yeah, just message me on Messenger. If you go to m.me, this is another hack for you. If you want somebody to message you on Messenger directly, give them this link, m.me/your Facebook profile. Just like this. m.me/your profile. That will take them straight to Messenger, not to Facebook, to Messenger. Eric, around you're a rock star, and so is Rose and Peter. Great idea to add a 2nd tier to your membership. Yeah, it's a tricky one, you know, that the whole VA thing is, because that's way more complicated, but we'll see. Now I know I will get going in 2 weeks. I'll get paid and I'll do it. Perfect, Andrea. Send me a message on Messenger, Andrea, just so we're connected there, and I'll send you the right links. If you want to check out my membership and so on, then that's also something you can do. You can go to around.link/DCT. Anybody that paid for the challenge and you're not in my membership, then I am offering $197 for 3 months. You can sign up for by the end of this weekend. Send me a message to my email, and I'll give you a special link, because that link is not publicly available. And I'll give you that special link. So $197 for a quarter. That's if you paid for the landing page challenge and you're not in my membership already. Have you an Instagram? Look up on the Messenger. Okay, perfect. So quick recap on what we got done on this challenge. I don't have any more sessions planned, so this is kind of the end of the landing page challenge. I love you so much. You're the real deal. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. So let's quick recap on everything we got done. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff we accomplished. We actually built 9 landing pages. First of all, this is the checklist. If you haven't gotten it, you can grab the checklist. This is going to continue to be available for free. We did a perfect puppy landing page. We did a holiday season, how to survive the holiday season without gaining weight landing page, holiday survival guide. We did eggs freezing landing page. We did this, I think it's guided meditation, guided workbook landing page. We did this landing page for Eric as well. And we did a landing page for Pauline. We did a landing page for Pauline number 2. We did a landing page for Raquel. We did a landing page for Carol, who's an English teacher from Taiwan. We did a landing page for, who else was there on day 1? Yeah, that's what I remember. We did a total of 11 landing pages, just so you know. And this was 3 hours. So we did a total of 10.5 hours plus Q&A. So in less than an hour, we can get a landing page done, thank you page done, email sequence in an hour. So this is why it is so important for me to offer this, because it really doesn't take a long time and it's painful to do it on your own. So anyway, there you go. Good luck on your move to Dubai. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm flying back to Australia in about 10 days. I'll be there for 10 days. And then I fly to Dubai permanently. Permanently as in I'll be there for a year and I'll decide what I want to do next. So there you go. Alrighty, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate you, and it was really productive. I'm gonna definitely do this challenge again. I'm gonna have a little bit better preparation, better automation, better checklist. Also, I'm gonna do a checklist that is, because the checklist you saw, is specifically more system IO, but we actually did half the landing pages we did on Zenler. So I'm going to create one checklist for Zenler, one checklist for system. So there's going to be 2 different checklists. There was also a couple of tutorials that I missed. I will obviously have the replays for everything we've done. We'll have timestamps as well. I'm going to do a one-time offer for one person here. I will build your landing page totally free in the next challenge in exchange for you watching all the 4 replays and creating timestamps for me. If you want that, leave a comment right now. First person to comment, I will give it to you for free for the next time I'm doing a challenge. So all you got to do is create timestamps. What do I mean by timestamps? I'll show you. So if you go to YouTube, around Bukai WordPress system. So you see that video? You see how here there's chapters? I need somebody to watch the video and take notes. So there's chapters. So every 1 minute or 5 minutes, there's an actual chapter. How to set up a pop-up using Elementor, how to set up automation workflows, how to create style pop-up, what are tags on system, why tags are important, blah, blah, blah. If you want to create chapters based on the challenge, the 12-hour, it is 12 hours, right? So it's a long time. If you want it, then I'll do it for free. So yeah, no problem at all. But if you're interested, it's a lot of work. It's 12 hours. Or if you want to do one, and if you don't like it, we can skip it. That's okay too. And then by doing one, at least I'll give you a discount on the full price. So if you're interested, let me know. Yeah, definitely, Caitlin. I'll share the links. The links are basically everything I shared. Like all the replays, that's the links basically. I've seen all this. Day 2, I love it. Just need to figure this out. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, Caitlin, if you're interested, shoot me an email and I'll send you the links to create. We'll do a test with one and then we'll see how we go. If it's too much for you, that's okay too. And we'll do that. Alrighty, I'm gonna wrap up. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for staying all the way to the end. And we'll wrap up here. And I will see you. Oh, what kind of notes? The notes are just the timestamps. That's all, just a chapter. So I know what the chapter is. So cool. Alrighty. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I will see you. I will send an email, obviously update with everything, and see you on Facebook and leave updates on things. And I'll let you know when the next challenge is going to be. So thanks a lot.